not supposed to touch. But I would suggest try to avoid saying topics that maybe make you look very arrogant. Saying things that, oh, I'm going to win the contest, everybody is bad. Don't do that. Okay, that's one. And two, try to avoid vulgar language. We try to, it's international speech. International is for everyone, not just adults, okay? So, other than that, I'm not too sure, but as long as your speech, as long as your loved one is okay with your speech when you are practicing with it, chances are everybody is okay with it. So with that, I have really reached the end of my session. Thank you very much. If you have any more questions, you can bug me later after the break. I mean, are we having a break? We are not. So bug me, just bug me. And with that, I have reached the end of my session. All the best to the contestants. Those who have not signed up, please sign up and give them a difficult contest. With that, I hand the control back to the TMB service.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ben, for the fruitful information. Hope with his guidance, you will encourage a lot of more people to the contest. So before I continue, remember to vote on the Slido for the best table topic speakers. So next, I would like to introduce our general evaluator. I heard his evaluation for once, and I really think that his evaluation is very organized. So let us welcome Toastmaster Mr. Siu Chi Choi for his general evaluation. Toastmaster Mr. Siu.
Hello, Toastmaster. I'm pleased to invite the art counter to give his report for
Table topics evaluation.
Oh, sorry. I'd like to invite the table topic evaluator Sukumaran to give his evaluation.
Thank you, G. First speaker, Toastmaster Benedict. Your dress was beautiful. And the title given to you is Your Love Language. And immediately you have a good opening, which is language of touch. And how you do that? Physically and emotionally. Yeah? And you share your own feelings. And your conclusion, again, it goes back to try to touch someone. Okay, that's a message we all can go back. Okay, work hard for this. And if I can improve, comment for improvement, probably you can use a stage well. Okay, command well, dance little, and vocal variety. You can have a high pitch, low pitch. Okay. Second speaker, Toastmaster Liu. Hi. Your title is True Love. And you have a good opening. Every day is a good day. That is wonderful. But I think your transition from body to conclusion a bit mixed up. Okay? And you are sharing bad and good friends in a body. And you go to the closings, which is spread through love. But then after that, you again try to share your own experience, which is act before it's too late. Now that is very beautiful. If you can bring it to the body and you could have give some good example, your speech will have a nice flow. Okay, and you could have add in word of the day. Your vocabulary quite monotonous and you have high low pitch, and you could also have a nice facial expression. Okay, And our third speaker is ACB Ramesh. Now, this man is blockbuster. Now, why I say that? He can include in his opening the word of the day, desire. And I like this word also, compassion, which is really tied to his Valentine. Don't you all think so? And he gives some body, and again his ending or conclusion. Once you have compassion, and if you will have love of what? Love makes life. And I think that is an Oscar winner award or speech for me. Okay, and if I can improve you little, only gestures. Okay, I think it's a bit too much. Probably once, or you just could stood still, and even that message will be delivered smoothly or deeply to the listeners. And the other thing is, you could have used the stage well. Thank you. Over to you, G.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmaster, I'm pleased to invite Vincent Shaw for the evaluation for Mathura speech.
Before I give my personal feedback on your speech, let's give her a round of applause for completing level 2 in such a short time. I love your desire to continuously improve yourself. When I am listening to your speech, I feel like I am watching a movie with a gorgeous actress delivering a well-written speech with an interesting plot. You have a nice opening. You introduce us who is your mentor, which is your mom, and you have the body is you describe about when you are 12 years old, you have an UPSR, then move on to the 16 years old, about your first crush and your mother's advice on you. Don't waste time, boy can't give you time. And when you are 25, actually it's 27, but you mentioned 25. In your daily life, you pay bill for yourself, and your mother's advice for you is to marry. And I like in your speech that you have a role play. A and B is a dialogue between you and your mother. And you have a nice eye contact, confident, and expression, facial and gesture. Like 12 years old, no, then you mentioned here. So we can help us to imagine the imaginations. And it helps to connect with the audience because it's easier for the audience to imagine. Now, what I noticed in your speech, before you give a speech just now, you stop for a few seconds and giggling before your speech. Yeah. Maybe you can, if you are not yet mentally prepared to give a speech, maybe you can turn your back first, prepare for your mind first, then when you want to give a speech, then you turn. Then we won't see you giggling, and we thought this might end some kind of attraction for your turnaround. And I also noticed that you are laughing during the speech. Maybe when you are telling your own jokes, you worry us are not laughing, so you laugh first. Don't worry about it if no people are laughing, because we won't know there is a joke or not. Maybe it's a main point. So I have some suggestion for you to elevate to the next level. In your conclusion, because you are very hurried to give your conclusion, like I love Ma, then one more sentence, then end already, and you get caught on the gut, caught off the attention. Because we don't know, you suddenly conclude, and that's the end. That's why just now there's a bit outward moment, then it's end already. Maybe you can emphasize more on what you want to convey the message, or maybe you repeat your main point, so help us to refresh our on your topic. And maybe you can use some praise to let us aware that you are concluding, like in conclusions, last but not least. And for the vocal variety, during your dialogue with your mother, you are like a bit monotonous. Maybe you can imitate your mother's voice because your mother is older than you. Maybe her voice is rougher or elder. And when you speak to your mother, maybe you have a more respectful voice, and maybe you are a little bit timid voice. So that will help us to make the story more interesting. And when you say your mother advice for you, don't waste your time, you also can vary the vocal by side. Boy can't give time. Yeah. So when your mother gives you advice like this, you might have a more side toast voice. So after all, overall your speech is very good, and I would like to hear for your level 3 speech and hope you will complete it as soon as possible. And
The pressure.
yeah, and I think your speech will become better if you try to improve your, I repeat again, the vocal variety and the gesture, and don't try to laugh at your own jokes. That's all my explanations. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Hello, Toastmaster. I'm pleased to invite Vidya to give her our counter report.
Thank you, GE. It's time for our counter report. So I'll start with Toastmaster of the Day, Chloe Shaw. She has 3 4 and 2 saw, so total 9. President Winston, presidential speech, got 1 yard, total 1. Table topic master, Sukwa, has 1 saw, total 1. And table topic speaker, Benedict, no false fillers. Table topic speaker Liu has 2 so total 2. Table topic speaker Mr. Ramesh, there is no false filler. And table topic evaluator Sukumaran, he has 2 2 so total 4. And speaker Mazura has no false fillers. And speaker Benedict has 1 1 so total 2. And speech evaluator Vincent, he has 2 3 1 so, and 1 and, so total 8. Yasmin as a grammarian has 1 so. Siu as a general evaluator, no false fillers. Mahendran as a timer has no false fillers. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, Toastmaster. I'm pleased to invite Yasmin to give her grammarian report.
Thank you so much. So now for the grammarian report, first let me highlight on the word of the day, the usage of the word of the day. It was used once by Madhu, Mr. Subbu and Winston, twice by Chloe, and 3 times by Mr. Ramesh. Next, there are few sentences to highlight on the good usage of the English. First is, love is all the lovely things we do for our beloved ones by Chloe. Next, touch your heart by touching your eyes first. Touch people with better language and communication. A picture speaks thousands words by Benedict Leon. True love can't be estimated by the volume they provide to us. Act before it is too late by Liu. Next, heart full of compassion, sense of responsibility by Mr. Ramesh. And the final one by Madhura, feel my desire, steer me to the right path, striving in my career, always stay ahead in life and never fall back. And I noticed one sentence to just improve a bit. spite of using do all the jobs and things by myself, we can do all the tasks independently. So that's all from me. Thanks.
Hello, Toastmaster. I'm pleased to invite Mahindran to give his timekeeper report.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today our meeting started at 12:30 p.m. And for the first ASA and President opening speech, Mr. Winston So, it took 4 minutes 50 seconds. And for the TMD, it took 4 minutes 50 seconds also. And for the table topic speakers, Mr. Benedict, it took 2 minutes 14 seconds. And Mr. Liu, it took 2 minutes 51 seconds. Mr. Ramesh took 1 minute 34 seconds. And for the project speaker, Madhura, she took 5 minutes 19 seconds. For the special speech, Mr. Benedict, he took 29 minutes 8 seconds. And then for the evaluation session, Mr. C.S. Sichot, he took 18 seconds first. And then for the table topic evaluation, Mr. Sukumaran, he took 3 minutes 30 seconds. And for Winston So, evaluation for Madhura's speech, he took 4 minutes 57 seconds. And for the R counter report, Vidya, she took 1 minute 25 seconds. Yasmin, grammar report, 1 minute 17 seconds. And for myself, I took 1 minute 18 seconds. Thank you, that's all.
Hello, Toastmaster. I'm pleased to report I'm pleased to announce the general evaluation report. Before the meeting, the room and equipment was set up completely and on time. Banners and displays, time equipment. Time equipment also displays with agenda circulated to members before the meeting. Gavels and placed on desk. Tables arranged well with adequate chairs. A room was easy for guests to locate. Toastmaster had team prepared and provided team in advance. Guests were greeted and welcomed well. And the table topic master had informed well about Toastmasters. ASA was well prepared and organized. Meeting started on time and reminded everyone to silence cell phones. Toastmaster had all roles filled prior to starting the meeting. Toastmaster introduced and explained theme. Toastmaster explained the history of Toastmaster International. Table topic master. She explained well the timing of table topics. Topic selection was appropriate. Topics fit the theme of our meeting today. And she did call on members with no role first, did invite guests to participate, and ballot were explained for guests. As for the speakers, speech number 1 by Machura, Toastmaster did properly introduce the speaker. Toastmaster did lead audience to applause to welcome the speaker, and speech was completed. A manual speech of Toastmaster project was speech number 2, a special speech by Mr. Benedict. Toastmaster did properly introduce the speaker, and Toastmaster did lead applause to welcome speaker. For the evaluators prepare to evaluate the speech, and so did point out the strength of Matura for her speech, and he had given specific recommendation for improvement. Evaluation center on the objective of project speech, so a given Matura encouragement for her next speech, and he did not merely read from the written evaluation. For table topics, evaluator, well done Sukumaran. Overall, the acoustics in the room were not a problem. Layout of the room wasn't a problem too. For our counter by Vidya, she highlighted the R, ums, other pore fillers. And for grammarian by Yasmin, she highlighted the use of the word a day and some grammatical errors and good use of rhetorical tools. Timer by Matura, he properly reported times for participants and alert at all sessions. Overall, it's a great, energetic meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, our GE, Mr. Sil, for the evaluation report. Today's meeting has come to an end. Before that, we shall now announce the best table topic speakers. Drum rolls, please. By the way, we shall invite our club president to present the award. So, who do you think the best table topic speaker today is? Congratulations, Mr. Ramesh. You are the best.
Three, two, one. Okay.
Thank you. And we shall now give our appreciation to our special speaker today, which is Mr. Ben.
Three, two, one. Okay.
Thank you, our club president, for presenting all the awards. Now, I wish all of you happy Valentine's Day and hope you all enjoy today. I shall now pass the control to the president to deliver the closing remarks.
Before I give the closing remark, I think we have some announcement. Maybe announced by. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, President Winston. Two quick announcements here. One is Division C newsletter. I'd like to thank Matura for contributing Area C3 newsletter. So we're publishing, I think, hopefully by tomorrow at our Division C Facebook page. So if you want to know more about Division C among the 21 clubs, their stories, so please go to our Facebook page and read from it. We'll be publishing hopefully by tomorrow. That's the first announcement. Second announcement is on the 23rd of February, Division C is going to host a Chinese New Year event called Show Me Your Talent. I think Hubert is performing. So who wants to see? I think Hubert's performing. So I think it's not only from, you can take part in singing, dancing, playing musical instruments, stand-up comedy, and also performing magic show. Okay, you'll be held at SS15 at the Flame Restaurant. If you're taking part, the door fees, if you're taking part, you'll be charged about 45 ringgit. If it's just a normal audience, it'll be 55 ringgit. But if you come in a group of 5, you'll be charging 50 ringgit for each. If you come in a group of 10 people, you'll be charging 45 ringgit for each. So I think, President, you must do a lot of job to get IJM people to come along. Okay, besides the performance, you'll be also inviting the past District 51 champion, Gurmeet Singh. He'll be also doing a talk show event over there. So I think 55 or 50 ringgit to come over there, you got to enjoy buffet dinner, you got to perform, you got to enjoy performance, and you can enjoy a talk show. It's very, very much worth it over here. So for more information, you can either contact me or your club immediate past president so far for more information. So that's all my announcement. Back to you.
I would like to remind all the club members we will have our IJM Toastmasters internal club contest on 21st February 2019, which is on next Thursday. So everyone is welcome to participate as a role player, or the best is to be the participants of the competition. And next is the closing address by me. Okay, so there are a few things that I would like to express thank you. First is to Madhura for completing her level 2, which greatly contributes to our and after today's, we still have 3 points for the education segment, which we hope can complete it before May. So we can before April. So when we go to the annual conference, we can go on the stage together. I would like to express gratitude towards Ben for coming to join us. And yes, and I hope everyone has something to learn from this speech, which is the Valentine days. And I hope after this meeting, you can go back to your home and express your love to your loved ones. For those singers, don't be sad. For those have significant other, please put in your efforts to impress them, so the relationship will last longer. And I desire all of you will have a better life, which makes the world a bit more beautiful. Let's have a group photo so we can have this meeting last forever in the Facebook ever.